Hey guys, Jano0, how you doing? I hope all is well in YouTube land. Whatever part of the world you are in, you only get one hand because the other hand is holding the camera. So we are out here in our rabbit barn. We have one of the masters of all things doodly. It'd be my buddy Greg, Mr. Moving On. And we are getting ready to mount those cages, the rabbit cages that we built out of the wire shelves. We're going to mount them along this wall here. What we did is just took some scrap PVC sign board that we got from my buddy Jimbo, who works for a sign company. And you could probably find some at a sign company that if you have one locally who have got misprints or some trash pieces or whatever. And we screw these to the wall to help protect the walls. We have the feed sacks, but we're just going to add a little bit of extra protection and a little bit, button it up a little bit more for the winter time to keep the wind from blowing with these pieces of board. We just move these other cages out of the way for now, so that when we get the new cage in here mounted, we can move some of the does into the wire cage, which is, like I said, going to go right here. I'm sorry it's dark, but we are in the barn and we have a storm moving in, so you're probably going to hear some storming going on here before too long.
It's here, it's already raining.
And Pork Chop, of course, is trying to check out what's going on, and we're got to clean up all this stuff here where we had to grow out. We had a grow out pin hanging here. I didn't like it there by the doorway, so we're going to move it and clean it all up. Garden gold. No, that's going to be moved out to the garden because we're getting ready to plant here soon. But here we are in the barn, so we're going to go down there and get the cage now and come up here and mount it, and I'll show you once we get done how we mounted it. Alrighty, we got it in here. We wrestled it in here. It is heavy duty, we'll say that. So what we got now is, you see right here in between the 4x4 support post of the back wall of the barn, we got some 2x2s there, and they're level. That's what the back of the cage will sit on while we're getting the rest of it mounted. And once we get it back up there, then we're going to, well, I'll just show you here in a minute. So, but that's what we're going to be setting the back of it on. Once we flip it up like this, that way we can go ahead and mount it to the back wall there. So we'll show you the next step here in a minute. Okay guys, we got it mounted, and on each of the 4x4 posts we put a big washer and a big 3.5-inch screw, and mounted it on the top and the bottom of the cage to the wall on all those. We built a leg for the middle of it right here. I dug out a little spot. Yeah, that's hillbilly stitches, I'm sorry. And I buried a brick underneath to have that leg set on because we wanted it to set level. We put a little level on top of it so that it sets level. And on the very ends, those are the U-posts that you can get at any hillbilly store. They're called U-posts. They got little hooks on them, and then we just set it down, drove the post into the ground till it hit rock, and then set the cage wires into these little hooks here. I don't know if you can see those little hooks right there. There we go. Now it's in the picture. And then we just set the wire down, and that makes it good and solid. It's not moving, and it's solid. So happy with it so far. We got the nest boxes in. Those are, to give you an idea of the size of the cages, those are adult doe, pure full-blood New Zealand rabbits. They're probably about 6 pounds maybe a piece, and they got plenty of space. We'll build some better nest boxes for them. This is just temporary. We got temporary food and water in for them. The next part of the video, we'll show you how we're going to mount the J feeders and the watering system that we made from that bucket there. Fill that bucket up and it goes through the lines. We'll show you all that probably tomorrow sometime when we get to that. So we will see you guys when we pick it up again. There comes the rain again. Okay guys, well we got our spring latches on here now. These just little springs with a hook on them that we found on the internet. And these are really good latches. I like them a lot. They latch down the cage lid. And we got our watering system hooked up. Like our other watering system that we use, just a bucket that's plumbed. And then we have those little hoses that are run down. And we put them on the back of the cage. That way they're out of the way. They're not getting bumped into and broken. We decided to put the feeders on the inside of the cage. That way as we're walking in and out and stuff, we don't get knocked over or we don't spill anything or they don't get snagged on us and stuff like that. So So these are ready to go. You can see there's plenty of space for these large rabbits. And actually these rabbits, I said yesterday, were about 6 pounds. They're probably closer to 10 pounds, or maybe even a little more. They're big rabbits. We're going to build bigger nest boxes for them. These are just temporary to give them a little hidey hole since we're in here working and they're all freaked out and bug-eyed and stuff. So we'll build them some better nest boxes. And then once we figure out what's their favorite corner is to go to the bathroom in, then we'll take some of these clay tiles that we got out of the clearance bin at Lowe's. These clay tiles, and we'll lay them down in the opposite corner. That way they can get something to lay on, and they're up off the wire. And yeah, we've had our butts in this cage for almost a year. We haven't had any kind of feet issues or any of that kind of stuff with the cage bottoms. So I'm very comfortable and confident using these cages. And you can see I'm a large man, and anybody that knows me, I'm a pretty big dude, and I can lean on it, and it's really sturdy, and that's what I like. So it can hold big rabbits, and it can hold lots of baby big rabbits. So that's our goal. So there you have it. There's our new rabbit hutches. And I hope this helps. This is how we mount them. And this is how we do our operation. Sorry about the fan. The sun is out today really strong, and that fan is hooked up to a solar panel. We don't have any kind of wiring out here. So when the sun's out, the fan's on. So anyway, hope this helps. You guys, thanks for watching. Enjoy your day. Have a great day. God bless. The end. Buzz, buzz. The end.